Beautiful, beautiful. Cindy, the violinist. I mean, if you love that performance, you might just gonna love the concert that they have in store for you all this December 17th. Joining us live after that stellar performance, Cindy Burgos, the violinist. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Hi, Cindy. That was an amazing performance. How long did it take you to learn that piece?
I've been playing it since last year.
Okay.
Because I have a client that's his favorite song.
Is it?
And I think I played it about 100 times last year. So I know that one fully by memory.
What's the name of that piece?
That's the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Eve, Sarajevo.
Okay. Yeah, I know we hear it a lot. Different renditions of it, but I've never heard the name. So
it's people know it as the Rock and Roll Carol of the Bells. So when you say that, you know exactly what it is.
Cindy, you are no stranger to the performing arts sector. We've seen you perform in other concerts. Let's talk about you as an artist. Why the violin, and how long have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing for almost 22 years now. So I've been involved in music at a very young age.
Yes.
And without giving my age, I started when I was about 10, 11 at Palote High School, and then I did Palote School of Music, and now I work at Palote School of Music. So it's been a journey for me on this instrument, and this is pretty unique because I just started using this electric violin.
It's an electric
It's different. People are like, what is that? Is that a weapon? But I like educating them and telling them this is a 5-string electric violin, and it makes like the sound a viola would make or a cello would make with the extra string, and it's very versatile. So I really like it. So why the violin? It's because you can play high notes, you can play low notes, you can play in between.
Is this a bit more difficult to play?
I'd say if you're not experienced with the violin, it is.
Yeah.
But once you get used to it, it's pretty, I like it. I prefer playing on this with the more poppy kind of song.
Yes, it definitely gives for a different melody and a different tune. Cindy, you are going to be, along with other artists as well, be performing for a particular Christmas concert, or Xmas concert.
Yes.
What makes this concert special or different from other Christmas concerts that's been done?
Well, this is a part of the, there's a series of rock concerts called the Metal Haven concerts, and they just had one for Halloween, and now they're having one for the Christmas season. So they're involving artists from Argentina, Guatemala, and of course they had to have a Belizean representation. So myself and Leon Banks will be representing Belize in that little series of concerts.
So it's a metal concert? It's a
for the
rock concert?
Yeah, it's more rock. The Halloween one was a little bit more hardcore.
Yeah, I could imagine.
But now the Christmas one is more like alternative, soft rock. So we
kind
know,
of like what you played just now.
Yes, just like that. So it's more entertaining. It's more family friendly. The tickets are on sale now. I think it's $60 per ticket, and this is happening in Benke at the Chill Out Restaurant. So we're encouraging people, if you like very soft rock, and Mr. Gabriel Marian, who is coming from Argentina, he's very versed in like Bon Jovi and Guns N' Roses, so he does these very mellow covers as well as his originals. And of course everyone knows Leon Banks from Belize City. He's very good on the rock scene too, so everyone likes his versions of certain rock songs.
So what can we expect from your performance on that night?
Well, I'll be collabing a bit with some of the artists, so you'll hear me perform things on my own with tracks, and then sometimes with a band, sometimes with Leon Banks. So it's going to be very versatile. So that's one thing we want to showcase about Belize, that you put us in any setting and we will thrive musically.
What's the joy that you get from engaging in performances like these?
Well, for me, it's sharing music, especially when people come up to me and tell me, you exist here in Belize, you Belizean, are you even from here? So I like that shock factor when people come up to me and say they didn't even know I existed here. So I'm trying to like promote that on my social medias, that, you know, there's venues here for kids and adults to learn an instrument at Palote School of Music, where I teach, and I also perform. So that's a big part of me teaching and performing, is that I can show my students this is a career you can look forward to, and it pays good money.
So why do you think people like have that reaction when it comes to talent in Belize?
I think it's because they haven't had that exposure as yet, and so I'm trying to make it my mission to travel different parts of the country and just share that love of my music. And I surprise them a bit too, because I play some boom and chime songs, some zapitas, and then they
on the violin.
and they relate to it. So they're like, yeah, this is what we want to hear. We want to see more of this. So
when it comes to the planning and prep for this concert, who are the collaborators, and how did you all even come to bring Christmas or Xmas Rock as an event?
Yes, well, Mr. Oscar, who is the coordinator of, I forgot his last name, he told me his last name, but we just know him as Oscar. If you go to Cayo, everyone knows Oscar. He is the coordinator for all the rock shows, and we are close friends with him. We've been following the rock scene in that side of the country, and he reached out to us and said, hey, we need a small setting band, and we'd like for you and Leon to perform, and you'd be performing with these other big names too. And we're like, so we met Planeta Vagabundo, which is another band coming in from Guatemala, and they're super cool and they're always willing to collab. We haven't met Mr. Gabriel Marian before, but we've seen his videos, and we're like, okay, this is like a group of talented people. So I'm really blessed to be there.
So is it going to, so you are performing on your own, you're performing with Leon. Are you all going to do a collab together?
I believe so. Usually ends off with a big jam session at the end, so that's what we're looking forward to.
And of course, at this spot, you'll be able to get food and drinks.
Yes.
So it's going to be that type of night.
Yes, you reserve your table, and I do believe there will be hors d'oeuvres and maybe a complimentary drink, and then you can order from the bar. Yes.
So when can we look forward to this event?
This is happening on December 17th in Benque Viejo.
So Saturday night.
Yes.
Saturday night.
At the Chill Out restaurant.
Nice. So I just wanted to ask one question, because you said that you want to inspire young artists to realize that you could choose music as a career path, and that in fact you could make money off of it. What you do is considered to be a part of what is termed the orange economy. So it's you know how they have blue economy, green economy.
No,
so the orange economy is the creative arts, right? My question is, how do you make money off music in Belize?
Well, that's interesting that you mentioned the orange economy. I had no idea that was a thing until I saw the people getting awards. So I'm like, wow, like that's just a small sector of the people that are working, and there's just this wider community that we don't know about. So I really love to spotlight, like anytime I see my fellow colleagues sharing a flyer, I'm always posting it on my page, and I'm like, telling people, okay, it's not just me doing this, there are other people, there's like Anselma Jones, Chelsea Thompson, they do the same thing that I do.
They do.
So if I'm not available, they're available too.
Yeah.
So I'd encourage people, and kids especially, don't just look at music as like a hobby. Like now we're becoming more serious about it, and if you take a look at every country around Belize, there's professional symphony orchestras, there's professional ensembles, groups that play out at resorts in their own countries, and they make a living. So it is possible, and I'm seeing that here in Belize. We just went to Hopkins the other day, and the people were just so welcoming, and then you get tips as well, so that's always good.
So you do this full-time? This is your full-time?
Yes. Well, actually, I juggle between teaching and gigging around the country.
Well, Cindy?
Xmas Rock, December 17th. What time?
It starts at 7.
Starts at 7, and it's going to be an all-night event?
Yes, definitely.
Rock out till 4 in the morning?
Well, maybe not 4. I think we have a curfew of 12, 1-ish.
At the Chill Out Bar in Benque, limited seats?
Yes.
So you have to, where can we get our tickets?
Well, there's a Facebook event where you can contact the organizer, Oscar. There's a flyer going around, but if you follow my page, The Violin Gal, or the.violin.gal, it's very specific.
On Instagram?
Yes, on Instagram, you'll see all the flyers for all of my events. So, like this Thursday, I'll be at the Wine Club here in Belize City.
So people can contact you for tickets?
Yes, definitely.
Limited tickets are available now until sold.
Yes, until sold out.
December 17th, Xmas Rock, Cindy the Violinist, alongside Leon Banks, representing Belize in this, I guess, regional concert event, this regional Christmas concert event. So you don't want to miss it. Book her for a chance to get your own violinist.
And you do any event, right?
Yes.
And whatever we invite you to, you do.
Yes.
So he's asking.
I take up the challenge.
All right. Nice.
Thank you, Cindy, so much for coming. Best of luck with your concert. And with that, we're going to take our final break and we'll be back for wrap up. Stay tuned.